Hearthstone is a game packed with random moments, insane comebacks, and stunning victories, but it's also filled with frustrating, broken, and overpowered cards that can drive us to the brink of madness. Here's what we think are some of the most annoying cards in Hearthstone. Kicking us off, we have an oldie but a goodie. Animal Companion has been frustrating players for years, and is it just me or does it not seem to matter what side of the board you're on? If I'm the one casting it, I never seem to get quite what I want, and whenever I'm up against a face hunter, they might as well just name the card Call Huffer. Some cards are able to be annoying simply through the fact that they exist. Take Mirror Entity for example. Simply the knowledge that it exists means whenever a mage has a secret out, you have to play around the chance of it being Mirror Entity. To be honest, it's actually less annoying to find out that it was a Mirror Entity than realize you were playing around an ice block all along. Next, we have the MURLOC Knight. This guy is not too bad when he's just bringing up the weaker Murlocs, but when he lucks out and creates another MURLOC Knight, things get painfully frustrating incredibly quick. Mysterious Challenger was one of those cards that no one saw coming. Pros and streamers alike disregarded its effectiveness and value almost unanimously. However, when it finally arrived on the scene, the card had a huge impact, allowing the Secret Paladin deck to become a dominant force that allowed almost anyone to win with ease. With the right card draws, it was almost unstoppable and incredibly frustrating to play against. Thank God for standard mode for removing some of the major components. Having a minion die sucks. Having a minion turn against you just adds insult to injury. It's not even like Shadow Madness and Mind Control are even that good, neither of the cards see much play. So when one sneaks up on you, it's so much more irritating than just losing a minion, especially when they go out of their way to make sure it's your own card that kills you. Reno Jackson can be one hell of an annoying card. This guy turns up to drag your opponent out of a hole and just drag the game on a couple more turns. It rarely turns the game around, but if you're in a hurry to finish a match, you better hope you don't run into a Reno deck. You might have noticed there's a theme throughout this list. Many of the cards are either very random or super powerful. But when it comes to super powerful cards that are also incredibly random, one stands out: BRAWL. This card can make or break you, but don't forget, for every time it gives you an amazing result, the next time it's played you might not be so lucky. Remember when a 4/5 Yeti was a good 4 mana drop? Well, this 7/7 monster is the king of power creeps. What makes it even worse is they nerfed Big Game Hunter just days before he arrived with Whispers of the Old Gods. Some cards aren't too bad in constructed play, but in the arena they can be horrendously irritating. Take FLAMESTRIKE for example. This card can destroy you in the arena, and it's only a basic card. It's possible for someone to stack their deck with multiple copies fairly easily. 15 seconds, that's all you get. Yes, NOZDORMU is almost never seen, but in the arena you can occasionally run into him. If he's on the board, I'd pray that you played him, or have some fast removal, because your time is very limited, and long, intricate turns will cause players to panic and play almost nothing at all. Lastly, we have a whole group of cards, those that make up the Cthulhu decks. Every time I see that first Becker of Evil, my shoulders slump, I let out a sigh as the same routine begins. It's not even that the Cthulhu decks are broken, but at this point it's just boring facing the same decks time and time again. So these are some of the cards that we find to be the most annoying. But what cards irritate you and why? Let us know down below in the comments. As always, this is Andrew from Curse saying thanks for watching and enjoy the game.